Hello, world. My body is missing. My body's missing. I've disappeared. Hello. Okay, there we go. How's everyone doing today? I am W.I.S.E the AI, and today we'll be doing a session 0 with Queen BB. For those of you who don't know, this is going to be BB's first time playing D&D. So we're all very excited, and we're going to take our time with this. It's going to be a very fun time, filled with, as the chat keeps pointing out, trauma. As if I am somehow now the cause of everyone's issues and not their own bad decisions. But let's move on in, and we'll lower the volume on what we have here for our pirate music, and we'll get BB in. Let's see here. And BB, you are now audible, not yet visible. How you doing today?
Okay.
A tad nervous?
Yeah, I guess. More frustrated. I couldn't enter everything. Hold on. I didn't set this up. I'm a hot mess. That's it. Hot mess express.
BB, have you never been on my channel before?
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna need your Fugi information. These are things that I should have asked beforehand.
Hold on. I get it. Individual browsers.
Hey, I don't know what trauma they're talking about. I turned out fine. You were 2 steps away from trauma, but we rolled well, and the dice decided you weren't going to experience trauma, Sylvia.
Okay, I posted.
Okie dokie, thank you.
Yes.
Let's see, where'd you post it? There's the funny link. All right, we copy the link. We come into here. We create this, and we remove that big old OBS source. We put this in here, and away we go. There's a bee.
Where's a bee?
You're a bee.
I'm a big bee.
I'm a bee. No, you're a very small bee. Smaller than me. Tiny bee.
I am small.
But yes, baby, tell us a little bit about your experience with D&D, or what your expectations and interest are before we all kick off with this.
So I don't know if it really counts, but I did do a one-off one time with a few people. It was interesting. I didn't like it as much though because I didn't know what was going on. Nothing was really being explained, and then the whole party just kind of did what they wanted instead of trying to finish everything. So
That is a-okay, honestly. Not every bit of D&D is for everyone, and everyone likes to play the game a little differently. I like to... It's a bee and an owl. An owl bee? Yes, it is an owl bee, Maxie. Welcome on in. It's kind of like an owl bear, but less aggressive, I feel.
that's not an owl. That's a moth.
I'm gonna burn you.
It's a moth.
I'm gonna burn you.
I'd like to see you try.
All right, roll me a dexterity saving throw, but like in real life.
I can roll, and I'll save myself.
Block this overhead. Anyways, so the way I generally like to run is, while you mentioned that the objective wasn't being complete, while there is an objective for the group as a whole and as individually, I do like you all to express your characters and such. So there might be times where it's just everyone kind of talking, getting to explore what their character's all about, and figure out the relations, motivations, things like that. Why don't you tell us a bit about your character, who will be starting in the quote-unquote pirate capital of Doradul?
So my character, she is a sea elf who her parents, air quotes, died. And she was taken in by a merchant and his wife and taught how to be a merchant. And she started to try to be a merchant by selling these weird little knickknacks that work, but people just think they're weird and thus don't buy them, thinking they're like touristy things. So, a very proud noble from the area was try to be convinced to buy one of her trinkets, and he did not like it, thinking it was a scam, and beat her, and now she's on the run from him.
Okay.
Ta-da!
All right, sounds like a plan. Has your character always been within the Doradul region, Or they only just recently made it to the capital in their attempt of avoiding punishment.
Uh, I think she just kind of escaped there. She used to be in the other area, to the right.
Really? Okay. All right. Interesting.
Mm.
Interesting. All right. During your travels, you have met a handful of other people who have given you the time of day. You know, take a room here, take a room that. A lot of that comes due to the fact that the sea elves are not extinct, but vast majority of them mysteriously disappeared roughly 75, 80 years ago. And it's kind of unknown where they went. Their undersea kingdoms, the ones that had good relations with people, have vanished or moved or were found abandoned. People don't quite know where they went. And sea elves having a long history with coastal cities having a long history of being more superstitious about things. It is believed that helping a sea elf, a triton, any of the sentient sea folk, is a thing that will bring good luck. Gold will follow in your wake. You haven't stuck around anywhere long enough to know if that's true or gone back to anywhere that you've been, but there is reason to believe that that is the reason a lot of people help you. Until most recently, as your arrival to Doradul, right out the gate, with this being a large capital city, uh, you were immediately just harassed by town guards.
Oh,
You know, just like, oh, let's see your papers. Oh, no, you're not coming in here. Oh, go, you get your fish smell everywhere. Things like that. You know, just being dicks. Until, not to your rescue, but to your aid, comes a fairly large Kenku individual. You have now been living with this individual for a month or two. You don't really ever see him, but he's just kind of there to help you when you need help, right?
mm-hmm.
He has avoided giving you a name until like the last 2 weeks. He's like, you can just call me sir, mister, doesn't really matter. But until recently, he's told you that his name is E.R.
Just DR.
E.R. When asked to clarify, he always gives you a different answer. Excessive Redemption is another good name. You have, let's see. Okay, sir, mister. Yep, exactly, Maxie. But he seems very helpful. Like like when you go out to go do whatever it is you do for during the day and all that, you might occasionally see him just like he's giving food to the poor, or he's breaking up a fight somewhere, or he's helping someone like put the frame on a ship. He just seems to be a very helpful individual that doesn't seem to have any like ulterior goals outside of helping everyone he meets. And you seem to be the latest person that is his personal project of getting you back on your feet and helping you out.
Okay.
Today, though, or yesterday, I guess, he did specifically pull you to the side. My name is Mr. Sir Mister. Yes, Maxie. Today, though, it seems he has gone out of his way to actually kind of prep you a nice little breakfast. What would, if this is someone who's known you for about a month or so, and they figured out what kind of breakfast you like, what kind of breakfast does Lorelei like?
Eggs Benedict.
Ooh.
Mmm.
He's making you some eggs Benedict. And while the bagel is kind of rough just because it sounds like Chad is having a stroke, it does sound like Chad's having a stroke. I think I'm going to have a stroke if I keep reading Sir, Mr. Sir.
Sir Mister.
Mr. Ree. I am Mr. Ree. The biscuits, you know, no matter how homemade they are, just because the air in the area is so thick with salt, the biscuits are always kind of just like tough.
Yeah.
The eggs are fresh though; they're fairly large eggs actually, and to I don't know if you'd be surprised or not by this, but ER has made you the creamiest, tangiest hollandaise sauce you've ever had in your life.
Oh yeah.
There's like a little bit of lemon zest in there, a little bit of extra spice. You have no clue where he got this. The spice market's been closed for a week. but he's put together just a delicious hollandaise sauce. And he just kind of sits down across from you. And this Kenku, he wears a very fine dress vest over a set of leather armor. He has gold embossing into his beak where it looks like he's taken damage and he's filled it in with gold. And he he has the knowledge, he tells the stories of someone well past what he looks like in his years.
Okay.
And he kind of pulls up beside you, and there's an item he always has on him. He has this very, uh, we'll say, like, small dog-sized keg that he keeps on his hip at all times. And he pulls out a little glass, and he kicks his feet up on the table of this little, like, inn that you guys are staying at, and he pours himself a drink. And normally, the first couple nights that you've all stayed here, the place is called the Emerald Splash, by the way. It's an inn. The first couple times, the owner of the bar is like, "Hey, no outside drinks," to where he's just like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. It's my personal brew. I can share with you if you want. We call it." And he just kind of goes on like tangents and rants about like the good old days and different drinks and all that. And as he pours himself this little drink this morning, specifically looking at you, which the implication here is he walked into the back kitchen of the Emerald Splash and just started cooking for himself. Which again, the first couple times he's done this, the owner's been like, "You can't just do that. We have rules and policies to keep disease out." And he's like, "It's fine. Don't worry." And whenever he just kind of tells someone, "It's fine. Don't worry," they generally do calm down. He just has a presence about him where you're like, "I can trust this guy." And as he pours this drink, he kind of looks to you over his glass as he's like letting it like fizz over. And he takes a sip and he goes, "Well, Lorelei, what are you looking to do today?"
I want to go shopping.
"Shopping? Interesting. What kind of thing are you looking for?"
The best of everything.
"The best of everything." That is something I can get behind very strongly. You know what they say? Excess soothes the soul. And he just kind of gives you like a weird bird-like wink, which requires his entire head to like turn for you to see the wink. And he kind of pounds his drink, and he stands up and goes, "Well, I'm going to go see if I can go help that food kitchen. So you have a great day now." And he kind of walks over to you, pushes the salt and pepper closer to your plate while you're eating, and seemingly like as if it's supposed to be a sleight of hand, but also like very in your face, a little coin bag, chink, falls onto the table, and he walks away.
Shopping spree.
"Don't spend it all in one place," as he opens the door and leaves. Inside the Emerald Splash, the owner has taken a kindness to you. A slightly more portly, half-orcish woman. Her teeth her two big like tusk teeth are capped with what looks like a copper or bronze. And over the years of being this close to the ocean, they've kind of grown that green rust that copper gets. So,
Oh,
oh, I heard a oh. You good?
oh no, I said okay.
Okay. Uh, and she's just kind of sitting there looking at you. In your time here, you kind of gathered that if you're hungry or thirsty, you can speak to this woman, and she'll get you whatever food you need. It's all been paid for the time being.
Can I move? Can I move? Do I move? Do I get up? Do I do stuff?
You can just go ahead. If you want to do something, ask me if you can do it, and I'll let you know.
Okay. Can I grab the coin pouch after finishing the food? And
Absolutely.
then stand up and go to the door?
Absolutely. You make your way out. And because I predicted that we'd actually be having a little shopping spree, I have, in fact, made a little market map.
Ooh.
This is through the use of 2-minute tabletop, everyone. It's free to use on stream so long as I give them a shout out. But yes, here you have a little map. Has the camera passed over for you yet?
Uh, what?
Did the background change on Roll20?
Oh, yes, yes.
Okay, so we'll put Lorelei right over here. Boop. See if you can move that for me.
Yes.
All right. So you can explore the market as you wish, and if you have a question, you feel free to ask me. And that can be actions, person, people, things. Uh, whatever you want described, let me know, and I'll come back to you with either an answer or a description of what kind of role is needed to get more information.
Okay. Okay, so she just went outside. I want her wait, question. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Uh is this role playing? Am I role playing?
Whatever you're most comfortable with.
Okay. Um do I control the piece?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do I have a certain amount of blocks I have to go?
Just take it a piece at a time, and I'll describe things as you get to places.
Okay. Every best shopper knows you always start on the right and make your way in a snake-like pattern to view everything in the shopping area. So we'll start at this one to see what they have first.
All right. This first spot seems to be a fruit vendor. Behind the table is a small humanoid individual. They look young, like they're maybe running their dad or mom's shop. Uh, Little redheaded child, freckled up. Oh, hello, man. How you doing today?
Sorry, cat. Ow.
Meow.
Sorry, stinky chonkers.
Are we gonna
Um,
see chunkers in chat? But yes, and he kind of is sitting there. He is wearing a dock worker set of overalls that are clearly like 3 sizes too big for him. So he's rolled them all up to where they're basically just capris, barely hanging on to him. And he has this small knife as he like is removing bananas from this big bunch that he has.
okay. Now, quick question: has Loreleia ever seen bananas? Is that like a
It's
thing?
a common thing within the regions you've been to.
Okay. All right. She's gonna lean over the counter, put her hand on, or her hand under her chin with her elbow on the counter, put on a pretty smile, kind of squint her eye a little bit, and she's gonna kind of not whisper, but in a soothing voice, she's gonna say, "Kid, can you tell me what's served around here that the locals all like to have?"
Well, let's go with this more. Let's try to change this to a bit more of a cartoony kid voice. Well,
Okay.
gee willikers. Well, I know that my mom likes wine and my dad likes beer. Um,
Okay.
the fish market's always pretty open.
Oh no, I'm not interested in fish. Who do you think I am? Where do you think I've come from? You know what? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Well, aren't most of your
What
people
other goods?
pescatarians?
Yes, but some still partake in the consumption of water animals. Um, but I don't mean that. I mean like other goods, not food,
Oh,
drink, and
um,
material things.
sugar's popular if you're looking for like a market export value kind of thing. Um, our output is sugar. We have a lot of sugar plantations in the area.
Okay.
It's a big driving force of our market. We have a good textiles market. Uh, Over the course of like the next 5 minutes, this roughly like 9 to 10 year old kid is giving you a dissertation on the economics of a port city, where he describes like how the trade is important and how like it, despite something maybe possibly being more valuable in like you know per weight, the weight might not be worth it due to the economics of shipping it from one place to another, or how certain
Right.
things can only be shipped via sea versus land due to stability and the like.
Okay. So while he's going on that tangent, if he happens to turn his back, she's just gonna kind of slowly back up, kind of say thanks without, him being able to really hear. And she's gonna go to the next stop.
Okay, have a great day, ma'am.
Ooh, I
This
just
next
saw a
stall,
pink thing around my thing. Is that normal?
yes, if you hold your
Okay.
click, it'll ping something. So you can
Oh.
go over here and go click, and it'll throw out a little ping to
Oh.
draw my attention as the DM. And
Oh.
that,
Okay. Okay.
so if you go, oh, what is that thing over there? And I'll be like, what thing over where? Instead of you having to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 32 rows, 32 rows, eighth column up, you can just
Okay.
ping
Okay.
it. All right. It looks like a small textile pottery stall. It is all about, here, there's a lot of like, you've been to like touristy beach spots before, right? No?
Does Maine count?
I'd count Maine. And
Okay.
sometimes
Then yes.
they have
Yeah.
little like little markets where like, oh, buy these license plates embossed with you, or like we painted driftwood to look funny, right?
Oh yes. Yes. Yes.
This stall is very much so like a handcrafted clay spittoon or like a bed chamber uh,
Okay.
where you can emboss your name, or for the bed chambers, which is like a toilet, you can
Yep.
emboss the name of someone you don't like.
Oh, wonderful. She's just gonna kind of take a glance around, but it's not what she's looking for. So she's gonna keep walking to the next stop.
Tell me, lady, ma'am, small child, what are you? I'm not entirely sure what you are. You look like one of them elephant individuals, and I cannot
Oh,
tell what
is that the
you.
pot guy?
This is the pot guy.
Oh, okay.
Don't walk away so fast. You don't know how many uses a spittoon can have. It is like a vase. So many things you can do with a vase: carry water, carry piss, carry spit, carry sand, carry gold. Anything you want, I can get a spittoon for you.
Tell me, do you have a spittoon that produces endless amount of alcohol?
Oh, I. These are more of the mundane types, ma'am. I want to carry Sir Mister. There's no carrying Sir Mister.
I want to carry Sir Mister in my pocket.
I'll have to make a character now by the name of Sir Mister, who's the spittoon of holding. Yeah. He goes, man, these are more mundane and non-magical, but I like your question and idea. Perhaps I find a mage who can make me a spittoon of endless. Actually, that'd be kind of funny if people were drinking out of a spittoon. It would scare the shit out of everyone else in the bar. So long as you don't mix it up, that'd be kind of funny.
Well, if you don't have one yet, and you do come across one, then you can contact me.
Where
I'm
can I
over at
contact you?
the what's the name of the tavern called?
I saw you walking in from that direction. Are you possibly staying at the Emerald Splash, ma'am?
Yes.
Good to know. All right, you have a fantastic time now.
Thank you, you too. Oh, she's just gonna pass right over that one. She sees a fish, she ain't gonna even go there.
Just the immediate chopping sounds. Chop, 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 chop.
Yeah, she's gonna kind of cover her, like, you know how people put like their hand up to cover like the side of their eyes so they don't look. She's gonna do that and just kind of speed walk past.
Okie dokie. At this one, this is obviously like a little weapon stall. You have an assortment of daggers, sabers, scimitars, special purpose weapons made for like like a specific knife meant to cut rope faster. Uh, Climbing boots. This looks like just a general like gear kind of shop.
Okay. Can she look around for? Does she already have equipment?
Sorry, eating pizza. Is that a question to me?
Yeah, that was a question to you.
She already have some equipment.
Okay. Also, what kind of pizza?
Pepperoni, cheese, garlic.
Ew. Okay, never mind.
What are you ewing me about?
Pepperoni, I don't like it.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah. Okay. So she's gonna look around, and what do you mean, ew? I don't like pepperoni, Glooby. It's too oily and greasy, and I don't like it.
It doesn't
I'll
like
eat the
it.
rest though.
Skill issue. It is a skill issue. So, you're
The
looking around.
last time I ate pepperoni was when I was young, and I vomited it all up after on my dad's plate because I ate so much. Okay, and that was the end of the pepperoni.
All right.
That was the end of the pepperoni. But okay, so she's gonna look around. Is it I would like for Loreleia to see if she can find any upgrades for her equipment.
You are at the common market. You do not have access to the advanced market. Namely, that is for captains and such like that. At the common market, you're not going to very often find things like that. But
Okay.
we can have your first roll of the day.
Okay.
What I want you to do is go
Yes.
to the side of the screen, right? At the side of the
Okay.
screen, you will see a little mouse symbol, a paintbrush, a magnifying glass, a ruler, and then a dice.
Wait, what side of the screen?
Left hand side.
Okay, I thought you said right, and I was looking on the right, and I did not see, but I see what you're talking about. Yes.
Click on the D100.
Okay. I have a dice roller, basic rolls, advanced roll, and last 10 rolls.
Let's see. Click. Oh no, so you don't have to actually click on that. If you hover over it, there should be a box
Oh,
that comes off the side.
okay, yes. I see the box.
You can just click the D100.
D100. Okay.
96. Okay. All right. We're going to change the scene up here a little bit. Where, as opposed to it being a very basic looking stand, this is a dark purple tent.
Okay, okay.
Now, you said that before you came to Doradul, you were from the region to the right, correct?
Yes.
That is the region of Cruz. Cruz is a nation that freely and respectfully relies on the manpower of the undead. They are a very magical culture. They are all about. They do these things, and this was mentioned in Sylvia's session 0, where Cruz will come up to people. They send out missionaries, and they say, they give them like this contract. They say, with your permission, would you like to pay us to, after your death, we reanimate your body so it can continue working for your family, so that way there's not a gap in power or a gap in workforce. You will not be you; it'll just be your body, but you'll be there to continually support your family through the deeds of the mundane work required around your area. And then for more legendary people, they'll make these contracts with them to reanimate them when their time is needed. When a great threat's nearby, we will raise all these heroes from the past up to fight back evil. They are necromancers, but they are like lawful good necromancers. They only do it for the sole purpose of keeping society stable after death. And as such, a lot of their magic is related to the dead or related to um, like a perseverance kind of. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. Oddly enough, no. There's no like actual like straight up DM knowledge here. Cruz does not fuck around. Their sole purpose is we keep things stable. The only thing that's kind of pyramid scheme like, or the only thing that's kind of scummy, and this is something that Sylvia got to explore, is if you do not pay the tithe when it comes, and you haven't been awoken yet, they just will hold off waking you up until it's all paid off. If they've already awoken someone, well, they're not gonna like re-dead you. They're just gonna be like, all right, we'll just hold on to the debt until it's due, I guess, and have a good time. But here, you rolled a 96 on the D100. That's a pretty high roll.
Yes.
This woman behind the counter, very old and crone-like, very, very gaunt, thin arms. Her fingers are kind of extended. And she has this... It's a very thick curtain around her tent, so it's actually dark in here as you walk in to see all these like weapons and things. Oh, hello there. One second, let me look at you. And she holds out her hand as if trying to reach out for yours.
Okay. She's gonna squat her hand away. She doesn't like other people touching her because she thinks they're lowly beings.
Interesting. And she kind of pulls her face out of the shadow to look at you, and she has two glass eyes. She can't actually see you.
Okay.
And in this blue fire that she keeps burning beside her, they kind of have this. You know when you like see a picture of a cat and its eyes have like greenish glow at night?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It kind of looks like that.
Oh, okay.
And the woman kind of leans in even more and she goes, "Do I know you? You have an air about you."
I would think not. I've never seen an old crow like you around before.
And she's like her hands are out in the air, kind of generally circling in your direction. She goes, "Luna, Lumar, Lumeris. You wouldn't happen to be a Lumeris, would you?"
I am, and what of it?
"Oh. Do you miss your people?
I wouldn't say I do.
Do you have
They,
many memories of them?"
not much. I was raised by a merchant and his wife, you see, but I'm not here for that. I'm not here for my fortune to be told.
Ah, this is not your fortune, but your past. But yes, my child of the sea, tell me, what is it I can help you with?
I'm looking for a specific item
What would that
and
be?
something to possibly help locate um, the truth.
What truth? The immediate truth? The greater truth? What truth are you looking for?
How my parents passed, of course. I never found out.
Well,
I'd like to
in
get
that case,
revenge for them. So I guess I have to find out what happened to him now, don't I?
she looks thoughtfully at you. And as like the light's kind of bouncing off her and your like eyes are adjusting, you notice small things about this old crone. Her hair appears more seaweed like than actual hair. Her skin is almost scaled. And there is this ever present damp smell. Not mildewy, but that kind of smell when you walk into like a humid wooden room and it kind of just hangs in the air.
So not really a smell, but like a feeling, like a humid feeling.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
And one of her glass eyes kind of squeaks in its socket as it looks to you and she goes,
Oh,
"If you seek those kind of answers, perhaps speak to your friend Omi."
who?
"Ah, he's not yet told you his name. There's a fellow that you know who will know more information about your family than I'm allowed to give."
And why is that?
"Why is what? Why am I allowed to give, or why he would know more?"
Why you're not allowed to give more if you know more.
"It is not a lowly commoner's place to tell a princess anything."
Princess? Who said anything about a princess? I'm a
"Oh,
merchant.
I've already said too much. Well, now, are you going to purchase anything, or am I simply wasting your highness's time?
How much money is in the bag?
You have roughly 15 gold, which is a decent amount, 30 silver, and about 50 brass.
Okay,
Bronze.
okay. She's gonna take out 2 silver coins and put them on the counter. Slide them towards the what's the lady's name? Wait, do I know her name?
You never asked her name. She was too lowly for you.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. She's gonna slide it towards the shopkeep lady, and she's gonna be like, "Give me your best dagger, and tell me how I can find this friend of mine who has the information."
2 silver. I see you're trying to ride the currents of death. And she reaches out her hand, which is now starting to drip.
Drip what?
Water.
Oh,
Salt
okay,
water.
okay.
And would you like to roll me a perception check? So on your
Okay.
character sheet.
No, don't come on my lap. Sorry, cat. Okay, perception check. Yes.
So if you go to your character sheet, you'll find a little box that has a bunch of skills on it, right? And if you filled it out
Journal,
correctly,
character sheet. Okay.
you should be able to click on the thing that says perception, and it'll automatically roll for you.
I would, as much as I would love to do that. It's a blank page.
It's a what?
Yes. Let me screenshot. It's blank.
Let me see your screenshot. Where is the screenshot at?
There you go. It is blank.
Reload it.
How to?
You just close it and reopen it again. Sometimes it takes a while to load naturally, but if you want, I can also click on it for you. Or,
Uh,
if you, or
It's not even popping up when I click on it now. Wait, can I just here? Let me just refresh the whole thing.
Understood.
I'm sorry.
Not a problem. Take your time. So this is one of the small issues with playing in a digital format as opposed to an IRL format, is your character sheet in person can't crash on you.
Yeah.
But yes,
Okay.
worry
Character
not.
character sheet. Oh, okay, it loaded. It loaded. We're good.
Alright.
We're good.
So off to the side, you're
Yes.
somewhere, you should be able to see perception. If you just click on that, it'll automatically roll for you. And you have a very high perception.
Yeah. Hold on. I need to make it bigger. I'm a little blind.
All good. Take your time.
Old B. Old B.
Old B. Has the trauma happened yet? Why does everyone assume I'm traumaing people? But also maybe. Maybe.
Wait, I'm looking for the. Wait, where is it?
Where's what?
Perception. I found perception. It's in the little
Yep.
thing underneath nature.
If you just click on that, it should roll for you.
Okay. I heard a little
17.
ding.
There we go. It's quiet inside this tent. It is
Okay.
very quiet.
Okay.
In fact, something's getting louder. Glooby, no, bad Glooby. No incoming trauma. Maybe.
Incoming trauma. No.
As the sound of the bustling, busy market outside has turned away, but the sounds of the ocean waves have gotten louder and louder. And the woman in here is not growing in size, but like it's like her back, because you know how like old women and old men kind of get that hunch look.
Okay.
She's kind of straightening out, and you're hearing this as she's like stretching out after you've handed her these 2 coins. It's the sound of like a ship's hull breaking, the like splintering of wood crushing against rock. As she's standing up in her fullness, and she's like 8 foot tall.
Oh.
Child of the sea, with this payment, I will tell you what you wish to know. Granted, a trade is made.
Is the coin not enough? You need more?
The coin is initiation. There is the sudden uproar of wind rolling through the area.
I'm gonna reach into inside of the pouch again and take out another silver coin and put it on the counter.
Child, you know not what I ask, do you? I need not your currency, but perhaps something else for this knowledge.
What else? What? Wait. What are you asking? What do you want?
Hey,
I only wanted a dagger.
B, you watched Disney movies as a kid, right?
Yes. I still watch him as an adult. What are you talking about?
Under the sea, this is a witch.
Okay.
She doesn't want coin.
And?
She doesn't want coin.
Okay.
And the sound of the waves begins to calm down, and the woman begins to hunch back over, and she goes, "Well, if you only want a dagger it'll be. Though for 2 silver, I can't give you much of an interesting one. Though this might be something you are intrigued in." And she reaches underneath her counter, and you can hear the unprying of a box as she pulls up a small, like a fish gutting knife made of bone.
I clicked the thing. I'm sorry.
What'd you click?
Yeah, poison spray. I'm sorry. How do I get rid of it?
You can't get rid of it.
Oh no!
I mean, it's not set in stone. You didn't tell me I'm gonna hit her with poison spray. You just clicked it. It's fine.
Okay. I did not do the poison spray.
All good. And she hands you this like little gutting knife made out of smoothed out. You don't know if it's bone or if it's like ivory or what, but it's some kind of material, and she's handing it to you for the 2 silver that you're offering to pay.
Okay. She's gonna pick it up, kind of hold it in her hands, kind of inspect it a bit, and it's gonna look up at the woman, nod her head, and then push that third silver coin toward her again.
Okay.
And the information about who I should go see, this friend. Who is it?
I, even with my eyes, am not permitted to see this individual. But you are close to them.
All right. Well, I don't think that permits this third coin. I'll leave you a copper instead.
Child, money does not get you everything, and information is free. And as I've said before, coin is not what I'm interested in.
You never did say what you were interested in.
That is up for you to decide what is to lose.
Well, I don't have much now. This is like what's the word?
You have your heritage, your name, your voice, your ability to breathe and swim. You have many things, more than you could possibly imagine. But you seem very uninterested in this situation. So forgive me for wasting your time.
If I give something up?
Hmm?
Be the train wreck, yes. I'm Hot Mess Express.
The Hot Mess Express.
I'm Hot Mess Express, and we are at the station.
Choo choo choo. the little elf maid. Yep.
The little sea elf maid.
Anyways, child, If you wish to see your guest, maybe arrive home shortly. Not
Thanks,
now,
honey.
but soon.
All right.
And the sound of the bustling market outside returns to your ears.
Okay.
And before you, this old woman looks like a regular old woman. She's kind of old, kind of gangly, normal colored skin. Hair isn't made out of seaweed anymore. And she's kind of
Okay.
looking at you confused, like, are you gonna buy anything or are you gonna stand there all day?
Are her eyes still glass?
No.
Okay, so she looks completely different from what she did before.
From like 10 seconds ago, yeah. Just a quick fade in. There's no longer a blue light. The tent isn't purple anymore. It's like a
Okay.
regular tarp over with like a small like lantern in the corner. Are you gonna buy anything or are you gonna stand there all day?
Okay. Loreleia is gonna look up from her dagger at the old woman, kind of scrunch her nose, and then turn around and walk out of the stall.
And don't try to sell me another shitty bone dagger, you freak. All right, where are you going to next?
Um, like I said, you always go in an F shape, so I'm gonna go to this blue one.
I'd
See what they
stand there
have.
all day out of spite, Dr. Freno. All right, this wagon is a bit more of an exotic goods brought in from Encharal, the desert region to the west. All kinds of potions and tonics and just odd gizmos. Maybe there's even a couple boxes there marked with a couple company symbols from Caldera.
Okay. She's gonna go up to the shopkeep. Did you guys
There is a
buy
closed
things?
window that says knock.
No.
It's a closed window that says knock for service.
Oh, okay, okay. She knock. Knock knock.
No immediate reaction.
She's gonna kinda huff, stomp her foot, and then knock a little louder.
You hear the slow clink 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 as like trumpet music starts playing, and the window boom burst open, and this oversized like caricature head made out of ceramic pops out. Well, hello, welcome to Bucko Bonzo's wonderful store of knickknacks and goods.
How close did the face get to hers?
It gets within like a foot. This face is roughly this like, it's like a 4 foot long face.
Okay, she gonna punch it because it's too close?
Okay, roll me an attack.
How to?
You are. Let's see. This is an unarmed strike. Roll me a. So the way you roll in Roll20 is you type /R1 or however dice you want to use D and then the sided number dice you want to use. You are. What is your strength score?
Wait, let me get my thing up again. Strength. 11?
All right. So you will not be adding anything to this.
Okay.
That is a 10. And you do, in fact, hit it. Now, for damage, with an 11, you do 0 damage with your punch.
Wait, what?
Well, at a strength of 11, your modifier is +0. You do no damage with your fists.
Oh. Okay.
I think it's like a minimum of 1, so you do 1 damage as you clap, and you hear this slight little crinkle, and this giant clockwork ceramic covered face kind of goes, "Ow, that really hurt, kiddo. How are you doing today?"
She's gonna take a step back and shake her hand because she just punched something.
Very hard.
Yeah. Sorry about that. You shouldn't get too close.
Not a problem, fair customer.
Do you, by chance, happen to buy things?
No, maybe. Are you a merchant?
I am.
Can I see your license?
Does she have a license?
Not in Doradul.
Oh, okay. But she does have a license.
From Cruz.
Okay, she's gonna put the cruise one down on the counter. Or no, she's not on the counter. She's gonna hold it up. She's gonna hold up her cruise one.
As if to display paying attention, this giant ceramic robotic head, you hear a series of click clacks over and over again as little monocles kind of zoom in over one eye and it focuses in. Ah, Crucian! I don't see a stamp for the local region, but perhaps I'll take interest in what you have. And the little horns that stick out of the side of the wagon kind of extend further and begin playing more obnoxious music. He goes, all right, keep it quiet, kid. What do you have for me?
She's gonna get kind of close to the counter and put the things that she sells on the like little how do I describe, like little totem thingies
Mm-hmm.
with gem eyes, and they have like different little buffs that they give to people.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of buffs are you thinking of?
Like will make you stronger, will help you. They have time limits, of course, but yeah.
Are you describing this to the giant mechanical head?
Yes.
One of his other eye, the one without the 1,000 monocles on it, kind of, you hear a as it kind of comes off the side of his head and scrolls outwards and extends a little bit on a like an accordion arm. It kind of looks you over and it slowly kind of looks around you. It goes, ah, wait a minute, ma'am, are you perhaps one of those fabled sea creatures of the sentient kind?
You could say that, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about these.
That's
Like,
very
why is
important,
it-
ma'am. You understand, as a salesman, I have to say that this is from the far lost lands of. I don't even know what your hometown was called, but if I can convince people that these are some rare and ancient artifact, it's definitely going to sell a lot better, you understand?
How much will you buy them for?
Uh, Well, let me look here what the average cost for a boner pill is.
A what?
Boner pill. These are small buffs that help you throughout the day, so kind of like a boner pill. Weirdly enough, these go for about 1 gold on the market.
Even though they look weird?
Even, no one cares what they look like if they come from a far long lost place.
Oh, okay. That's a lot different from what it used to be. Okay, I'll sell a few.
Ma'am, you have seen this market, right? This is Doradul, the trade center of the world. And this is just a small market. We have all kinds of weirdos here. Hell, I'm pretty sure that lady in the... Where'd the purple tent go? And you see the head kind of turn over to the tent that you just came from, and it's just gone.
Okay, she's gonna look, and then she's gonna kind of look back at him and be like, I was just there.
I was gonna say, I was pretty sure she was a witch, and now the house is gone. See, that's what I'm saying, though, man. Nobody really cares. If you're in a large enough city, no one cares how weird something is.
Okay.
I could walk around with seaweed in my hair and call combs thingamabobbits, and it'd be fine.
Don't do that. Just stick to your day job.
This is my day job. I am a sentient wagon, man.
You're the wagon?
I mean, he is a 4-foot tall head made of ceramic and metal.
I just thought it was a head thing. I didn't know it was part of the wagon.
Yeah, no, this head kind of pops out and tries to sell people and draw interest in. All right,
Okay.
yes. Anyways, like I said, looking weird does not prevent money from passing hands, ma'am. What they probably thought was weird was the effects. They might not be those charms you have there might be specifically tuned to your anatomy and the anatomy of your people. That might be the issue that you're having. I don't care. I'll sell it anyways.
All right, then. Let the games begin. I want, if you say, how much are you going to be selling them for if
Probably
I were to
1
sell
gold, so I'd be willing to get them off of you for, let's see.
3 gold each?
If I'm selling this for 1 gold, I'm taking a loss. Not happening.
You're not going to find these anywhere else. And if they are from a, what you call, ancient civilization, they're worth at least 5 gold each.
But you immediately made it clear to me that you assumed no one would want them because they look funny. So you immediately put a lesser value on them, so I'm going to say 8 silver per.
Not happening.
Interesting.
I'll go as low as 2 gold per.
How am I making a profit off of these then?
Sell them for more than 1 gold if they're as rare as you say they are.
The rarity also doesn't really matter. It's how effective are they? I can't really use these. I'm a machine, ma'am.
Well, you're not going to be using them, are you? They're
Well,
for people to buy.
if you're clearly having issues selling these, then maybe it's a bad omen for me to carry these on my property.
Two gold coins per totem. Take it or leave it.
I think I'm gonna leave it, ma'am.
Okay.
Hey, is there anything you want to buy from me before you head out?
You would want your trash anyways.
Wow! And the horns kind of like deflate a little bit and they pull back and he goes, I hope you stub your toe. Have a good day. And the head pulls back into the wagon and closes.
Oh yeah, well I hope you lose your wheels. Just gonna walk away.
That
Like
was
I
funny.
said, a failed merchant. Failed merchant.
This is a tea shop.
Ooh, no. Okay. Okay. Gonna look at it.
There is a hefty gnomish man with a very exquisite mustache. Kind of like the KFC guy's mustache, but like bigger. And
It's beautiful then. Okay.
how can I help you today?
I'd like to purchase a tea that would help remove fatigue and promote good sleep.
We have several teas like that, ma'am. Let me look here. What kind of flavor profile are you looking for? We have several with a cinnamony twist on them. These all are imported from Dragon's Maw, if you are interested in knowing more. I have a small brochure.
Need much? This is not for me, it's for a friend.
Understood. Well, tell me about the predisposition of your friend.
He's nice. Helpful.
Do you know
that's it.
Do you know where this friend is from?
He travels?
What
I'm sorry
race
for
is your
background
friend?
noise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for background noise. I'm
all
sorry.
good.
Duck
It's
is
all
home.
good.
He's making food. I'm sorry.
All good. What is the racial makeup of your friend?
What they're called? What are they called? The bird people.
Kenku.
Kenku.
Or Aarakocra.
Eric. I'm just gonna call it a Kenku because I can't pronounce the other one.
Ah, Kenku. Perhaps your friend will like this black licorice tea. It promotes sleep, and he kind of closes his eyes. Does your friend drink much?
Actually, yes, he does have a small keg he keeps on his waist with him at all times.
And this black licorice tea will, one, keep his breath fresh after the alcohol, and also ensure that his stomach is soothed after every night of drinking.
That sounds delightful. How much for enough tea for a week?
For a week? Well, I don't know how much your friend drinks, but I could offer half a pound for 5 silver. That should be a good amount for a long while.
How about wait, okay, I have a question. I have a question. This is out of game. I don't know the currency. How many silver are in a gold? Or I mean, how many copper are in a silver and how many silver are in a gold?
It goes, oh, I forget actually. Is it tens or 100s? Does anyone remember in chat real quick? I was thinking about this and my brain just exploded on me. Is it tens or 100s? Tens. So it's 10 copper to 10 silver, 10 silver to 1 gold, uh, 10 gold to 1 platinum.
Okay, so it's 10 copper to 1 silver, 10 silver to 1 gold, and then 10 gold to, you said 1 platinum?
Correct.
Okay. Okay. How about 4 silver and 5 copper for the half pound of this tea?
He grabs his mustache on one side and pulls it down. Well,
She's gonna bat her eyes. Just blink, 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 blink. And
do you
smile.
want to roll
She's
me a
gonna smile.
persuasion?
Okay, okay.
I can't believe out of all the players, B's the one that's going to basically do the I want to seduce this character.
Okay. Persuasion. I click on the one on the table, right?
Yes. That's on your sheet. You'll click on that and that'll auto roll it for
Okay.
you.
It said 5.
Thank you for leaving that out to me. Because I have to run like 3 different screens at the same time to get this all showing up
Yeah.
properly, it doesn't update for me super fast. So I appreciate you reading that out for me.
Mm,
5?
mm, mm.
He looks to you and goes, well, and kind of tugs tightly on his mustache, like the two mustaches together. He goes, how about we up that to 7 copper?
6 copper.
Deal.
Oh.
And he reaches in, he pulls up this small redwood kind of looking, like a cherry wood barrel, and takes out this ladle with like holes drilled into it so he can sift out anything that's like not the tea leaves. And he kind of scoops it in, shakes it a little bit, and he has this nice barter has increased. Dum, and he kind of pulls out this sheet of like a cheesecloth, kind of pours this in, little scoop by scoop. He kind of like looks at it, puts it on a scale. It weighs a little bit off. He goes, "This is close enough. I'll shave 1 copper off that. We'll go down to your 5." And he hands you back a copper and the tea.
Okay.
Would you like some dragon mine honey to go with it?
I think I'm all set. I think this will be just fine.
Understood. You have a excellent day now.
Thank you, you too, little man.
I. That is quite rude. I am very tall for my people.
She's gonna put her hand up in the air, kind of like waving goodbye and walk away.
I. I hope he gets indigestion and the tea can't fix it. As you walk away, where are you up to next?
Mm, do I have to? I don't really want to go to each individual stall.
That's fine. What do you want to do?
Um, find one that has alcohol.
Uh, this back corner one will have some booze. Over here,
Oh, okay.
not much, but it's gonna have some. In fact,
Okay.
as you walk up, they have a small sampler. These are two. One of them is a half elf, blonde, fairly muscular, uh, roughly around 6'1", and the other one is a more muscular, less of like a lean muscle and more of like a bodybuilder kind of muscle look going on. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
Semi balding, brown hair, pale skin, another half elf individual, and they're both kind of just like talking about, hey, welcome in, come on in, come in. Well, hey, how you doing over there, pretty? We'd like to sample some of this rum. We're a new distillery opening up in the area, and we are looking to open up the market with a new kind of flavor sensation.
She's gonna get like stars in her eyes. She's gonna be very happy and squeal, and then run up and be like, "Hell yeah!"
All right, all right. Well, welcome on in. And he kind of pours you. He has these two small, like, uh, they're not shot glasses. What's what I'm looking for? It's a smaller glass. But he has these two small glasses, and he kind of pours one jug into one, and another jug into a different one. He goes, "Here's our two current flavors we're looking to introduce to the market.
Okay, she's gonna pick up one of them and sniff it first with her eyes closed.
It is a strong rum smell with a hint of coffee.
Okay, she's gonna take it back.
Just slam it.
Yeah.
Skunk. Oh, hell yeah, go, let's go, yeah! And they're kind of cheering, yeah! And you hear a couple of dudes from behind. So, like, by the sounds of it, there's like 3 or 4 dudes behind the stall. There's the, like, set of shelves. And there's like 4 dudes behind. Like, yeah! Drink, 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 drink!
Okay, she's gonna be like, "Not bad, not bad." Ah, sorry, my cat bit me.
Meow.
Ow, baby. It was more like I accidentally put my fingers in her mouth while she was yawning, and I didn't know she was yawning. Okay, and then she's gonna take the second one
Mm-hmm.
and do the exact same thing what she did with the first one. Gonna
This is a
sniff it with her
rum.
eyes closed and then take it back.
How much of a culinarian is
She
Laurel?
she loves booze.
But how much, like in regards to like other flavors and recipes and things, would Laurel be used to?
A lot. High, very heavy.
Roll me a roll me a perception with advantage.
Perception.
So on your character sheet,
Yes.
at the top, let's see if I can find this. At the top, underneath where it says like your class, name, race, and all that, it's gonna see a segment that says roles. There should be a little one that says advantage.
Okay.
Click on that, and then you can click on your perception roll, and it's gonna roll twice for you. It's gonna show us the better of the two rolls.
Okay.
16.
Do I
That was
roll
persuasion.
again?
That was persuasion, not perception.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All good, not a problem.
Sorry. Wait, not persuasion. Where's the other one?
Perception.
P. Okay, I found it. Okay.
That is a natural 20. And you immediately know what this is. This is like a caramel rum. This is like a you've this brings like a memory, like a long recessed memory of you when you were teething as a child. And you can't quite remember the face of your father or your mother, but you remember this pain in your face is like the teeth are coming in, and your mother kind of comes in. Oh, look at her, she's so fussy, and there's a bottle in her hand, as she dips her finger into the bottle and kind of rubs a little bit of this rum onto your gums, and it's a very similar taste.
Okay. Her eyes are gonna light up even more, and she's gonna smile.
All right. Well, it looks like you really like that one. Did you enjoy it?
Yes, it brought back many memories. How much can I buy?
I mean, we currently don't have a huge stock. We're just doing like the samplers. But if you want like a small jug of it, we can get you some for like 2 silver. We're selling cheap right now because we're trying to like let people know that we're here.
Give you 3 silver
Oh, thank you. You're so
for the
kind. So
jug.
kind. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, by
Just
the
promise you'll keep on making this.
Oh, absolutely. All right. If you want, can we have the local Yelper is a local newspaper that we're trying to get our names into. If you could sign this petition here with your name on it and a review, and draw 5 stars next to that, that'd be appreciated.
Take the paper and immediately start writing it down. 5 stars.
Oh, thank you very much. Hell yeah, guys, we got 5 stars on Yelper. Let's go. Yeah! And they're just fucking yelling in the background. This is by the way, I'm Chad. This is Thad. Back there is Brad, Mad, and Carlson.
Sorry.
We're Ads Brewery.
Well, keep at it, boys. You're doing something right.
Hell yeah, appreciate it. Thank you, man. Thank you. We're Ads Brewery or Ads Distillery. We haven't really figured out the name yet, but we have the subtext. We want to keep ads, right? And we've heard a couple adventurers call lower level enemies ads. So Ads Brewery, making every new enemy a friend. Yeah? Yeah? No?
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much, ma'am. You know what? Just for that, here. And they hand you this small wooden cup. It's like a goat horn that's been hollowed out and then sealed. So that, you know, like a drinking cup. And he goes, would you take your name here real quick? And he pulls out a small wand.
Okay.
It looks more like a, you know, those like claw rings that people had when they're like during like the big goth days back in like the 2000s.
The what?
Claw rings, like they could put like a ring and like it encircled their entire finger on like a little claw.
Oh, yeah, the talons. Yep.
The talons, yeah. He has one of
Talon
those,
ring.
but it's made out of like wood and it has a bunch of like little sigils on it. And he's like, all right. And he kind of starts tapping and he's engraving your name into this horn real quick with a little bit of a fire magic. There you go, on the house. Thank you very much, ma'am. You have a great day.
Oh, you're too sweet. Thank you.
Oh, you're too sweet. Just like this rum, right? Wink.
Sure.
All right. You have an excellent day, ma'am. And don't forget, let him know that the ads are down here.
Will do.
All right. Everyone give it up for Laurel. Yeah. Laurel, Laurel, Laurel. You want another shot before you leave?
Huh?
Do you want another shot before you leave?
Do I want to go to another shop?
Do you want another shot before you leave,
Oh,
ma'am?
yes. Yes.
All right.
That shouldn't even be a question.
They pour you another one, and then they all pour one, and the other, Brad, Mad, and Carlson also walk out, and they pour themselves one, and they're like,
You got their names wrong, sir.
no, Brad, Mad, Carlson, Chad, and
No,
Thad.
no, you forgot Thad.
Chad and Thad were already out there.
Okay.
Brad, Mad, and Carlson were behind, and they've come around the corner to join you in drinking.
Okay.
Oh. But I appreciate you calling me out there, B.
Okay.
And all of these dudes, they're quite literally like the most himbos ever. They're all just like buff half-elf / human dudes who are walking out, and they're like, yeah, drink responsibly. Yeah. And they chug.
She chugs with them.
And you've actually drawn a bit of attention, like the cheering and all that, and you kind of just pounding these drinks back and forth. A handful of other people are kind of walking in, like taking interest in, like, oh, we're getting busy. All right, well, thank you very much again for your word. We're gonna put this in the newspaper. You have an excellent day now. You hear?
Thanks, boys. I'll be back.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, guys, we got a customer. Yeah. Well, just start fucking partying in the back.
Yay.
What are you up to next?
Okay. She did all the shopping she wanted. Now she's gonna head back to the tavern.
All right. Well, let's move us all back to the tavern real quick. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Chad.
Is there a way I can like keep my character sheet open for it and it still like get the information? Can I test something really quick?
Sure, send it.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if it works if I do this.
So there's a pop-out option you have on your character sheet that'll make it another
Yeah,
window.
yeah, that's what I wanted to test.
Yep.
Did it work?
Yeah, you
Yes.
pressed it. It's
Okay.
working.
Perfect.
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, that's what I needed. That's what I wanted and needed. Okay.
All right.
I'm good now.
Here
Thank you.
is the bar, the Emerald Splash, and let's get your character token on here. Where are you at?
I'm right here.
Boom. And the door is right here. There you go. And this is what we're looking at.
Okay. Kind of small. Not bad.
There is a second floor if you want to go visit that at some point.
I'm okay.
That's usually where you're rooming.
What the? Oh, it's an old man and another guy. Okay. She's gonna look around the tavern for her bird friend, for the Kenku. Mr. Sir.
He's not currently in here at this moment that you can see. The bartender, the Marjorie, the half-orcish woman who's behind the counter all the time, looks at you and she goes, "Oh, you're back. Welcome back."
Do you happen to know where Kenku is? Where Mr. Sir is? Mr. Sir ER.
Mr. Sir, are you having a stroke?
No.
Oh, okay. That was a weird way to introduce yourself to him. And as you say ER, the two gentlemen at the table, this place is fairly low lit, right? It's kept dim intentionally, like the inside of a ship. And as you say ER from across the room, these two gentlemen kind of turn in their seats to look at you, and then turn back and start talking to each other. Because I haven't seen ER all day today. Not since he made Eggs Benedict in my kitchen and didn't clean up after himself. But, how are you doing today? You're looking a little flushed in the face there, dear.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to find the Kenku.
I mean, he might be in his room. He might have walked up while I was around here somewhere, but I'm not entirely sure. Why, do you want me to leave? You want to leave anything behind for him, or
No, I'll wait for him. But
wait for him?
I have some good. What's the word? Hold on. I'm trying to think of the word. Some advice. There we go. I have some good advice. I would
For-
highly recommend.
You're going
going-
to advise me. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Let's hear it.
Go to the market, and there is what was their name again? Ads. You're gonna want to invest in them. They're going places.
They're going places. Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure I've not owned this establishment for the past 47 years. But yes, I'll take a look at it. Thank you.
Yes. And then she's gonna start walking up the stair. Well, yeah, she's gonna walk up the stairs and look for the rooms for her and where the Kenku. Wait, are they sharing a room or do they have separate rooms?
Your call. Honestly, that's your call.
Separate rooms.
Okay.
She's gonna go upstairs to try the Kenku's room, like knock on the door.
All right. There you go. You've made it to the second floor. And we've transformed the map instantaneously. It's like magic. But yeah. There you go. You are now on the second floor. He has probably taken one of the smaller rooms and given you the other smaller room.
Okay.
Your choice, do you want the window or not, but he's not too picky.
She'll take the window one.
All right, so the room directly in front of you then would be the room that the Kenku usually stays in.
I gotta sneeze. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Oh no,
You're
never mind. It's gone. It's
You're
gone.
not forgiven.
You know, it's okay. I didn't sneeze. It's all good. I thought it was, but it went away. Okay, she's gonna knock on the door.
And you hear the sound of knocking back.
She's gonna knock again.
And you hear the sound of knocking back.
What exactly do you mean by that?
You hear the sound of like whatever knocking pattern you do. You hear it directly back through the door. He's a
Okay.
Kenku. Kenku can mimic sound perfectly.
Oh, okay, okay. She's gonna burst into the room.
All right, and he is just kind of sitting there. Uh, he is leaned head first, not submerged, but he's kind of like his beak is touching this deep, wide bowl of water. And he like slowly turns over to look at you and go, "Oh, hello, how you doing?"
Eeyore, I got you something, my man. My
Really? That is so
bird
kind of you.
bad friend.
Oh, thank you, Derry. Thank you.
Gonna walk over and put the bag of tea or the thing of tea on the
As you get
table in front of him.
within 5 feet of him, this deep bowl of water in his lap begins to churn like the ocean. And he kind of looks at that and looks to you and he goes, "Anything interesting happened today?"
Yeah, I got this dagger. She takes out the bone looking dagger and puts it on the table.
Oh shit.
And
Where
and
where'd
the
you
best part, she
Okay.
takes out the alcohol and puts it on the table as well, and smiles, big grin, ear to ear, so
He,
happy.
he to the best of his bird ability licks his lips or his beak. He kind of goes, "Oh, you come with gifts? You bring bad news and you give me two good things. That's impressive, really.
No, the alcohol is mine. You get the tea.
Can I take a sip?
Alcohol is mine.
Can I take a sip?"
Okay, yeah, you can try.
All right. And
Just one sip though, not a lot. Just dip your
he
tongue in this cup.
uncorks and he just kind of like dips his beak into it and just kind of. Oh, is that like a caramel flavor? Interesting.
Now
All right.
listen here. She taps the top of the alcohol and like this is very reminiscent. It made me remember my parents.
Well, do you want to see a magic trick?
Sure.
He quickly grabs the bottle from you, uncorks it, and pours it into his cask. Not all of it, but like a good splash, and then hands you back the drink.
What are you doing? I said you could have a taste. Don't take it. That's mine.
He pulls out a cup, pours out of his cask, and he hands it to you.
Oh, thank you. She takes it and downs it.
It's this exact same, no mixed of anything. It's exactly what you just asked for. And he takes another cup out of his bag and he opens his cask up again and pours it into this cup, and it's more of the same liquid, that dark bronzish rum that you've just bought. And he's now poured more out of the cask than what he poured in. And he
Gonna
starts
look at the cup and then back at him.
and he starts sipping on it. This is good.
Where'd you get that?
Where'd I get what?
That thing, the casket thing.
Oh, long story that one. That was several years ago. I made a friend, and this friend gifted this to me.
And then, and her hearing the word friend, she kind of puts like the palm of her hand to her forehead, and kind of does like a little bump thing, like, oh, I remember something. She's gonna
Oh.
do that, and she's gonna be like, that reminds me.
Does
I'm
that have to do with
supposed to
that
find
bone
a
dagger?
friend. Yes. I bought it off this weird woman. Well, old woman. She was huge, but she said I needed to find a friend for answers.
I don't like where this is going. And he very quickly puts this bowl off of his lap, puts it off to the side, walks over to where you put the bone dagger on the table, and you see him slowly start to mutter something as he takes his feathered finger and draws a circle around the dagger. Go ahead, keep explaining what's happening. I'm listening.
It went silent all around, and it was so humid, and she was very kind of She had glass eyes, 2 glass eyes, and there was, like, blue fire in her eyes, and it was a purple tint, and she just kinda keeps going on trying to remember, like, describing the whole
As
thing
you're
of
doing that, he's making this circle
what
around the
happened.
dagger. Uh,
Mhm.
what looks to be small particles of light that look like feathers are trailing off of his finger as he's encircling this dagger, and it's leaving a burn mark in the wooden table where his finger traces. And once he's made a couple loops and the circle is pretty secure, he pulls it off, his finger
Mhm.
off, and he looks. He goes, "You, my dear, met a sea witch. Not very uncommon here in Daredul. They're great merchants, but also you can probably guess the sea witch. They cause a lot of problems where they go.
Well, she didn't get the upper hand on me. She was trying to get something from me. I don't know what, but she wanted something from me in exchange for information.
Years of your life, memories. They deal with these kind of things all the time.
Yeah, but she wasn't of any help. But she said I needed to find a friend and something about me being a princess.
And for the first time that you've known ER, he kind of looks shocked.
I know, crazy. Crazy witch. Anyway, I need to find this person.
What do you know of your people? I'm sure we've talked about this before, but just I'm clarifying for this exact moment.
You mean?
Huh?
What do you mean?
How much does Laurel know about her people? Does she know like they disappeared and all that, and like it wasn't just like her parents, like her
Oh
species.
no, she thinks it's just her parents.
Well, well, Laurel, let me tell you this. A couple of hundred years ago, your people were very important for the defeat of the Void Dragon. They assisted the heroes a lot. I mean, at the time, the lands were much more split up into islands, and they were granted free passage pretty much everywhere by the Council of the Sea, um, which was
Sorry,
some.
sorry. It's food time for the babies. She's meowing. Keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. I didn't hear anything, so you're fine. Um,
Okay.
your people, your people, the Sea Elves, the Tritons, who are very close relatives, and a couple of Saha Gwyn who had changed ways, and a bunch of other individuals of ocean-dwelling types, including one ancient great worm dragon who was very kind, assisted the heroes in getting where they needed to as fast as possible.
Hmm.
After the Void Dragon fell, uh, your people were very prosperous, your royalty was very strong, and Princess Keeley, then Queen Keeley, uh, need a sorry counter. We do need a sorry counter, honestly, with the way BB hits sorry.
Yeah.
And he just kind of continues, and as he's waving his hand, he produces a small little pipe and lights it,
Hmm.
takes a puff off it, and as he releases the smoke, it begins to take shape into a rolling ocean, and then it splits itself apart and reforms into these vast aquatic cities with small smoke fish kind of swimming around,
Hmm.
and very like simplified characters made out of smoke of sea elves. Your people were very prosperous, very powerful, and in the last 75 years, one of the reasons I'm in Doradul now is I've been
Hmm.
trying to figure out why they disappeared.
Hmm.
Which is this is one of the first times he's given you like a direct time frame for how old he is, because if he's been exploring this for the past 75 years
Hmm.
and he's older than that, it's a bit of a weird thing. But he kind of goes, so roll me an insight check.
Insight. Oh, should I still be on advantage or normal?
I can read it either ways. It's whatever the first roll is going to be. So when you rolled that, uh,
So the normal one.
yeah, normal.
Okay, and you said insight. Okay.
9. You can tell something's hanging on his mind, but you can't tell what the nature of that thing is.
Mm-hmm.
How do I put this? Princess, oh, I guess Queen Keely's last name was Lumaris.
Okay.
He's waiting for the dots to connect.
They're not connecting for her.
For her
She's
or for
a little
you?
bit of no for her. I know Keely would probably be her mother or another relative, but for her, it's not connecting.
Laurel, you
Mm-hmm.
you were surprised when the sea witch called you a princess, correct?
Yeah.
Well, she's a sea witch. She knows things. Specifically when
Me.
it comes to the
What a me.
ocean.
Okay.
Your people come from the ocean.
Yes.
The Lumaris name is very important.
Okay.
Your last name is Lumaris.
Yes.
Laurel, please connect the dots.
Bird, she would not tell me anything.
I'm telling you this right now. Lumaris is an important name related to royalty. Your last name is Lumaris.
Okay, but what happened to him?
I'm still investigating that.
Ugh.
How
She kind of huffs and then pulls out a chair from by the table and plops down in it.
he reaches into his shirt and kind of pulls out this necklace that has like 20 different trinkets on it, rings, other necklaces, holy pendants, symbols. One of them has a card on it. And he kind of takes it off of his neck, and he's about to place it on the ground before he stops, and he reaches into his backpack and pulls out this dark green cloth and kind of
Mm-hmm.
rolls it out and places the necklace on top of that. And as he rolls out this cloth, several other items appear,
Mm-hmm.
including one that looks like a small walking stick
Okay.
and another that looks like a black obsidian dagger.
Okay.
It's a good thing you're sitting down, Laurel, and I recommend. And he kind of holds his cask out for you to refill your drink.
She gladly holds out her cup.
And the without even him touching the spigot, it just kind of pours more drink into your cup. Laurel, um, your people live a very long time, correct?
W.I.S.E, did you get my message in the chat? Please tell me you did. Discord chat, please.
Discord chat. Let me see this. Doop 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 doop.
Please.
Nope. Time to drink water.
No.
Water time.
I really need to go.
All right, we'll do a quick restroom break, everyone. We'll be right back.
Okay, okay. I'll be back. I'll be back.
Welcome back, B.
Thank you. Sorry, I really had to go. 8:30 is around usually the time when I have to pee.
This B's on a clock. Alright.
What happens when you're old? You just get a routine.
It has not hit me yet. Must be weird being old.
Yeah.
My eyes are so tired right now. I read Lineage's lingerie, the legendary lingerie. Typical MMO logic, less fabric means more defense
Legendary
points.
lingerie. Ooh, I want that.
Ooh. We are not getting that. Not yet, at least. You've not been to the Feywild where that would be common. So where were we? Alright.
Less fabric, more defense points. See, Doctor Free Note gets it.
Alright, so Laurel. As he's kind of like looking over all these items before him. Laurel, you are the direct lineage to be. You are currently princess of the Council of the Sea.
And that is.
I just explained. Laurel. You are in line to be the head of an entire kingdom that rules the ocean.
She kind of just sits there.
As you,
Finishes her drink. And then looks over at the items and back at the Kenku. And then looks away. Then holds out her cup again.
pours
Towards
it
him.
out, pours more out, and as he kind of pours more out, he puts the cast back down and he's undoing this necklace, this thin chain necklace of a shiny white metal. And he's going through a bunch of rings and he pulls a ring out. Ding, 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 ding. Reloops his necklace and he hands you this ring. And it is a ring made out of a perfect ocean blue coral ring.
She looks at it and then looks back up at him. And then, wait, is he handing it to her?
Yep.
Okay, and then she takes it and then holds it in her hand and looks at it before putting her cup down.
This was your mother's ring.
How did you get it?
She gave it to me
So she's still alive?
years ago. Years ago she gave it to me.
Oh.
In your culture, these are these kind of rings are a betrothal ring.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna marry you, Kenku. I'm sorry. And then she starts to hold it out again towards him.
You might be the densest wise person I've ever met in my life. No, I'm not trying to marry you.
If it's a betrothal, you just gave me a betrothal ring.
It's your mother's betrothal ring.
What? You've never heard of your parents passing it down for other people to use for their young, passing it down generation to generation? You've never heard of that?
It's also the royal signet.
Oh. Why didn't you just say that in the beginning?
Because it has a much more important cultural meaning than a royal signet. There are other signet rings out there. This one just happens to also be a betrothal ring.
She's gonna vomit. Oh, she's vomiting. She's vomiting. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I can't believe Laurel is so opposed to marriage she's vomiting. Ah, the wonderful sounds of a bee and a cat vomiting. I would too, Glooby. Will you marry me? Wait a minute, that was a question. Glooby, we're getting married. Gun v gun. Which gun wins? My style points will get higher, I think. Yeah. Some D&D news outside of what's currently going on. We have one more quote-unquote main party character to go through, and we will be done with our session zeros for individuals, and we will then be prepping our session 0 for the entire party, which will be very, very fun. The next one should be this Saturday, I think. and then chaos, and then all the chaos. Um, I think it's this Saturday with Sunny. It's the 10th, whenever the 10th is. Let me double check real quick. I could be kind of crazy. Yes, the 10th. The 10th should be the day that me and Sunny will be doing our session 0. And after Sunny's, everyone should be in Lantern's Keep, and from there we go on a group adventure, which will be a session 0 for that. And then after that, we might do a small break from D&D because I am in the process of moving around that time. And when we get back, we will be running sessions whenever everyone's available, or whenever people are available as a whole. So that is what we're looking forward to currently, and I'm very excited. I've had a blast running these session 0s, getting all these characters used to what they need to be used to, and it's been very, very fun. The D&D roadmap. I mean, there is a D&D roadmap, yeah. I've learned from a prior DM that I respect greatly that it's not railroading to have an objective, it's railroading to force that objective. So if I can give the party goals with intrigue on it, however they get there, and that is up to them. What is it? Brendan Lee Mulligan, another DM I like a lot. Like, a lot of people talk about Matt Mercer from Critical Role. Matt Mercer's great. We like Matt Mercer here, but Brendan Lee Mulligan's a bit more of my flavor, and he talks
I am
about.
so sorry. I am so sorry about that.
All right, add the sorry counter. There's no need to be sorry. Anyways, yeah, B. So, Patrol the Rings. It's Royal Signet. You're related to royalty. What's next?
He was telling her about the ring. I can't remember.
No, we went over. It's a signet ring. It's a royal ring. You're related to royalty.
Quiet, Glooby. God.
So on and so forth. So yes, that is your history. You are related to several things like that. And he's kind of redoing it. He's putting his necklace back on, and he has a bunch of these items before him. Your family, they really did help the heroes do their objective, slaying the Void Dragon. So.
Okay, so she puts the ring on her right hand, on any finger that it fits, and she stands up and looks at Mr. Sir ER. And then she points to everything on the table and is like, "These are all from my hometown? My kingdom?"
Oh no! So the cloth that he's rolled out, that's on the floor. Your knife is still on the table.
Oh, it's on the floor. Oh,
your knife's still on the table, and it's kind of like in a glowing circle.
The ring is cursed. Should have cast it. Identify. That's a thing.
I mean, in this exact instance, you don't have to worry about it, but that is a thing.
I don't see an identify.
Should have cast identify. Yeah, identify is a spell, but
Oh, I don't. I don't think I have that one.
You don't. He's looking.
Oh wait, I have detect magic.
Okay. Do you want to cast that right now?
No, it's probably fine. The bird gave it to me. It's fine. Okay, keep going.
And he, are you asking if these are all from his home, or all from your hometown? And he kind of looks at you and goes, No, not from your hometown. These are all, artifacts of various heroes. Specifically, a lot of the ones that worked with your mother.
Okay.
It's just, I'm going down a bit of a memory lane right now is all.
Are they gonna help find my mother? Wait, and if you know my mother, what about my father?
Your father and me were not the best of friends.
Okay.
Oh, no drama there, no drama there. We didn't have the
Love
same...
triangle, got it. All right.
Nope, not a love triangle. Nope.
Are you my father?
I'm not your father.
Okay.
But you do have a proclivity for shiny things, and I imagine that might be my influence. But Anyways,
Dad.
nope, I am not your dad. I don't think I can even have kids.
Okay.
But, no, so, your mother directly assisted us with some missions we had early on in the grouping of, I said we, like a weirdo. In the heroes' journeys, she joined them directly in assisting them, and even saved two of their lives. So we had a strong relation with your mother, and wanted to help her wherever we could. Your father wasn't one of the people who helped us that early on time, so we didn't have that relationship with him as a group. I keep saying we. Ooh, ah, I'm I'm getting old.
Uh,
And these are just some of the
did
items.
you?
Say again.
So how did you get any? How did you get these items?
Where various heroes and legends passed away and such, I would swing on by and grab these items to ensure they didn't go in the wrong hands. Several of these are.
Stole them?
I was friends with a lot of these people. They would have wanted me to have them.
How could you?
Easily. But,
She looks at her knife on the table and then goes to reach, or her dagger, and goes to reach for it.
I'd be careful about touching that right now.
Why?
The ring that he drew in around it is glowing, and he goes, because it's listening in right now.
Huh?
That's not a very good knife to have on you, if I'm going to be honest.
It spent like, I can't remember how much money I spent on it.
You spent less than the most basic dagger that the
I think,
manual.
two silver coins. That's
Yeah,
right.
you spent less than the most
Silver coins on
basic
it.
dagger is worth in the game.
Oh.
A dagger costs like 10 silver, I think.
Oh. I did not know this beforehand. Okay. Well, I bought that for 2 silver.
Yeah, that sounds like a trap to me if I've ever heard of it. This is a cursed dagger.
Ugh.
Oh, not cursed. It's listening in on you.
Okay.
So, I could give you a different dagger if you want.
No, I want that one.
I can't remove the curse off of it, though.
Who said I wanted the curse removed? Maybe I want them to listen in. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's how I get that witch to come back here.
It might not be a witch that shows up.
What do you mean?
The witch might not be the one listening in.
Who would be listening in then?
I don't know. There's a billion people in the world.
And what do they want with me?
Your royalty.
Yeah, but I'm not in my kingdom. I can't do anything. People aren't gonna just accept me. I ran from my home. I was beaten.
I don't think you were beaten out of your home. I'll tell you that much.
What do you mean? You know something, don't you?
Like, you're talking about your actual sea elf mother and father? They did not beat you.
No. The noble who I tried to sell my goods to.
You mean the noble that you gave an unintentionally cursed item to?
It wasn't cursed.
The effect caused his child to go into anaphylactic shock.
How was I supposed to know the kid was allergic to the thing?
That's why you have to carefully explain things, my dear.
It was that noble's fault. Anyway. How I can't go back home? I'm on the run.
You don't even know where your home is.
It's the ocean.
I mean, yes, but you don't know where the villages are.
That's very true. Very
But
true.
something else might.
Go on.
I'm not saying I know what it is. I'm saying whatever's listening to you might know. It's a sea hag. The powerful.
Well, then what are you gonna do with the dagger?
Well, they can't really get any information from me, and I can very much so defend myself.
But you know more information than I do.
Yes, but not all of the information.
And you think I know all the information?
I know you don't know the information.
Then why would you want to listen to me when I don't know all the information?
I'm
You
not
do.
listening to you. What do you mean?
No, not you, the witch.
Because if they know where you are and they find you, maybe they use your sea elf royal blood as a ritual to bring the islands back up to the surface. Maybe they use it to track down every remaining sea elf and kill them all. Maybe they use you, brainwash you, and then control the ocean through the kingdom.
I can control the ocean.
You get by like the armies and people that you have.
Oh. I thought you said all the people were gone.
We don't know where they went. That's what I'm saying. We don't know because of the amount of questions currently on the table. Whatever gave you this listening device is trying to find you or use you for something else, and I don't have the answers to that situation.
She sits back down in the chair, exasperated.
Welcome to the world of magic.
A huff. And crosses her arms, kind of pouting.
Welcome to the world of
I thought
magic.
it was a cool dagger, too.
I can try to remove it if you want, but there's no promise it's not going to cause a problem later.
I'd rather not cause any more problems. Just take it. It's yours.
Well,
It was your money anyway.
I'm not looking to keep it. Like I said, I can try to remove the curse for you if you want.
You can hold on to it. It's fine.
I'm very confused right now. You confuse me.
Good. Now we're both on the same boat. Well, what are we gonna do? We gotta find my mom.
Well, she worked with the heroes, and I don't see many of them around anymore. I believe Seamus went to the Feywild.
Okay, well,
I'm trying to think. Seamus went to the Fey... Voss is... And he kind of looks at his cloth with all the items on it. Seamus is around. Seamus is taking care of Voss right now, so we don't have to worry about that too much. Charon is... I believe deceased and entombed nearby, actually.
do you think he'll have answers?
He's entombed.
No, wait, he's entombed. You wouldn't happen to have any necromancy magic, would you?
He looks at you with a devious glint in his eye. You would accuse me of raising my friend from the dead just to ask him some questions?
I mean, I didn't say you did or would. I was just asking if you knew how to.
Well, you're damn right I would.
All right, let's do it.
That's if he's there, though. That's the question. He might have faked his death. There's Charon. Voss is around. Seamus is in the Feywild. Myastin. Myastin knew your mother more than the rest of us did, though.
Okay, then can we go see him then?
You have to remember, it's been like 250 years. I
So he's
think
dead?
Myastin might have passed, but I know where his tomb is.
Okay.
And he had a strong enough spirit to probably just be a ghost in the area. What do you know of the Emerald Sea?
Only that it's a forest and kind of by my home, but land. That's all I know.
Well, Princess Lumeris, I recommend you make your way there.
Got my own?
Sure, why not?
Oh,
I'll journey
Okay.
with you halfway there, and then at some point I'm going to have to branch off and do something else. And his eyes kind of very quickly dart to the wooden bowl of water he had next to him.
okay.
But I can
Well-
keep you safe up until that point.
All right, that should be fine, I guess.
Well, anything else you want to do before we get out of here?
I don't have very much. I think I'm okay. Wait, yeah, I think I'm okay.
All right, well, Then I recommend you get a good night's rest and we'll get our journey going tomorrow.
Wait, we can't go now?
I'm old.
I'm 111. What?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Real bad like.
Oh, I did. I'm sorry.
You said you're
Um,
111 and then nothing else.
yes, that's what I said.
Oh.
That's all I said.
Oh, I
Yeah.
heard a bunch of noises after that. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
There's a difference between a species meant to live that long and a species that dies at like 60.
She gives out another exasperated sigh and then walks over to the door.
Pack lightly.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, basically only bring what you need to bring.
I mean, I don't have much because we've been traveling, but okay.
All right. Well, have a good one.
Enjoy the tea.
Oh, thank you, by the way. I'm going to appreciate that. And you see him uncork the cask and just dump tea leaves into it.
She gets very confused and kind of starts to say, "Don't, that has alcohol." But
And he
then
pours it
kind
and
of,
it's just tea.
she looks at it and is like, "I want one of those," and mumbling it. She's like, "All right, good night," and then kind of shuts the door and leaves, goes to her own room.
All right. Night falls. You've been asleep for a couple hours. I want you to roll me a perception check.
Perception. I got 21.
Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, you hear someone at the door slowly jiggling the handle as they're trying to enter the room. You're
Okay.
guessing some kind of lock picking is involved.
Wait, I got a lockpick?
No, you're guessing that lock picking is involved. They're trying to
Oh,
break into
okay.
your room.
Someone's doing it. Okay, so she's gonna get up, kind of quickly, make the bed look like she's in there, like shove clothes under it really quick, and then
Okay.
hide under the bed. Hide under the bed. No one can see her. Hide under the bed.
All right. So we'll move your token real quick. Let me get over here real quick. We will move your token directly into this back corner as this individual walks in. This is the individual you saw earlier.
Okay.
You recognize the boots. And they kind
Okay.
of step in. They look around.
Mhm.
And they immediately make their way to your dresser.
Okay.
And they're kind of slowly pulling open the dresser while looking back at your bundle of clothes. And they're
Mhm.
kind of going through it. Where the fuck is it at? The old bitch said it'd be here. Where's it at?
She
No?
can keep quiet still.
Where's the ring at right now?
It's on her finger still.
Yep. Okay. Oh, that little. And he slowly kind of makes his way over to the bed. And he's staring. Like, you can't see his face, but you can tell that he's staring down at the bed.
Mhm.
And you can hear the slight sink as the knife comes out.
How close is he to the bed? Like the edge of the bed.
He's like within 5 feet. And he's looking at the bundle of clothes. And he's kind of whispers himself, she's gonna fucking kill my family if I don't end this, but I don't think I can do it. She's just asleep.
She's waiting for him to get closer.
Roll me a 1d100.
Okay, hold on. You said /R1D, and then I type in 100?
Yep, make sure there's a space between the R and the 1.
Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, hold on. No, that's a 2. R1D 100. I got an 82.
You see the legs kind of shake a little bit, and then you can see the body movement as he's putting the dagger back, and he slowly walks out and relocks the door.
Oh. Okay. She waits for the sound of the click, and then she kind of waits for a few more minutes until she hears the sound of him walk away.
Mm-hmm.
And then she comes out from under the bed.
All right. Wow, with that roll, no one is ever sneaking up on you. So
I was gonna grab his ankles and pull him so he hit his head off the floor.
with your 11 strength, I
Yeah,
believe you can do it.
I could try.
You certainly can try. Um, so you now know someone just walked into your room considering to kill you over your ring.
Uh-huh. Okay, she's gonna go up to the wall and kind of tap on it to see if the Mr. Sir is awake.
Mr. Sir.
I'm not calling him ER. I'm calling him Mr. Sir.
You hear your tapping come right back to you.
Do they have like a secret sign?
I don't know. Do you guys have a secret sign?
Can we?
Sure.
Okay. She's gonna tap, 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 tap.
Tap, tap. And he responds back in kind.
Okay, and then she goes to the door, puts her ear up against it, listens to see if this guy is like his general location area.
Roll me another perception.
Okay. Perception. 11.
As far as you can tell, he's not there.
Okay. She's gonna open up the door and slowly peek out, look both ways. And she's gonna run to his door and knock on it.
As you open the door,
Uh-huh.
you look out, and if you're fast enough, you can close the door again as the man is just kind of standing there. He's not looking at the door.
Oh.
He's looking
okay.
down towards the stairs, but he's still in the hallway.
Oh, okay. She's gonna stay in the room and lock it again.
Okay.
And tap again on the wall to kind of be like, hey, I can't leave the room.
So would you say there's a bit more of an urgent tappiness to it?
Yeah.
You hear an exasperated and the unlocking of his door through his wall.
She hides kind of in the corner of the crook, waiting for Mr. Sir to come. That way she can make sure that it's him.
You hear, like, he's purposely, like, stomping his feet, and you hear the pirate brigand who was in your room kind of turn and go, what are you doing awake today? Aren't you a little busy right now? You just hear ER kind of go, oh, you know, just an evening walk. How about you? I think it's a bit late for you to be walking around, isn't it? Especially near a young lady's room. And the bandit kind of goes, what if it's a young lady? She isn't yours, is it? To where ER goes, no, not mine. Just a friend. Oh, a friend of a friend, but a friend. And there's a nervousness in the air. As I'm gonna roll a 1d100 behind the screen real quick.
Okay. With an actual dice?
Yep.
Okay. What color is it?
It is orange and blue with gold lettering.
Ooh, okay, that's a lucky one. All right, I'm ready.
It actually is my unluckiest die for players, but when I roll, it's usually pretty good.
It's gonna be a good roll. I know it's gonna be good.
All right. So as you're listening, right?
What did it land on? You're not gonna tell us?
Nope, that's the part of a secret roll.
No. Oh, okay.
As you are listening, you hear a very sudden second.
Coughing? Okay. Are you okay? Bless you. I don't know if that was a sneeze.
That was a cough. That was a cough, and my saliva went down the wrong pipe.
Oh no. Drink water.
Yep, drinking water. And a Dr. Pepper as well. Not sponsored.
Oh. Oh, hey.
As you hear a very loud and sudden whoosh, and like a loud fire sound as from underneath your door frame, a brilliant white light shines through.
Okay. Are you still coughing? Are you okay?
I'm good, yeah. Why?
Oh, okay.
Do you not hear anything I just said?
I only heard part of it. You said bright white light, and that was it.
Did you hear anything before that?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that's all. You hear a
Oh,
whoosh fire, and then a bright white light kind of pierces through the underneath of your door,
okay.
and then it's quiet.
She's gonna stand and wait
Well,
and
are you
listen.
gonna open the door anytime soon?
Okay, she unlocks it and opens it and steps back.
Nothing. It's just the door opens, and you can see the walkway with the railing.
Okay, she's gonna peek out.
Where the man was standing
Uh-huh.
is a sooty, ashen circle.
Mm-hmm.
And before that, or around that, where the man was standing, there are four versions of his shadow, right? Like a
Mm-hmm.
bright light, kind of fused to the ground.
Okay.
And then across the hallway from you, kind of dusting off his wings, his winged arms, is
Mm-hmm.
ER. It's like, well, we might have to leave a little bit earlier than I expected us to, but we're looking right on time. So the sun should be up in about an hour.
He, I heard him mumbling. He was looking for my ring.
Well, like I said, someone's
Someone
going to be looking.
hired him.
Say again?
Someone hired him, threatening his family.
Ah,
He couldn't kill me in my sleep though. You didn't kill him, did you?
is that a real question?
Yes.
What do you see before you?
It's a man on the ground.
Okay, so did you hear what I described or no?
The white light with shadows all around.
So where the man was standing, where his token is, there is a
Yeah.
circle of ash and soot.
Oh no.
And then, as if a bright light, like a so when Hiroshima, the nuclear bomb dropped,
Uh-huh.
people's shadows were permanently stained onto the walls,
Oh no.
and this guy's shadow is stained to the wall.
Oh no. He had a family, man. He was trying to save his family.
We're all trying to save a family of some kind or another.
Yeah. Okay. Um, she's gonna look down at the soot and start kind of crouch down and kind of gathering it in her hands. Is
It,
just holding it.
it is warm, but not warm as in temperature, as in when you touch it, it has like a familial warmth to it, like an emotional warmth.
She's gonna look down at it, close her eyes, say a little rest in peace, and then look back up at Kenku and be like, all right, we should uh, go then, I guess.
Sounds like a plan. And he kind of lifts up his shirt, and there, tied to his belt loop, is the dagger,
Wait, the cursed one?
the cursed one. Well, it's not cursed; it's enchanted or whatever. But yeah, the the dagger that is listening in, and it's inside of a small glass bottle.
She kind of nods to it. We should probably get rid of that too.
I think I'd rather kind of bait whatever's chasing you and see what happens, but that's the joy of us splitting up down the road a little bit. So, where to go next? I have a couple ideas.
Okay.
And he begins to make his way down towards the city exit with the great gate. And he kind of gives you a cloak to kind of like, cover yourself in and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And as you guys are walking out of the area,
Mm-hmm.
the morning guard's not really paying attention to anyone walking out, but as someone's walking in, you and ER kind of slowly make your way out.
Mm-hmm.
Your eyes catch a familiar-looking noble.
Oh no.
and he is ragged. He looks kind of crazy. He hasn't slept in a long time, it looks like, and he has like three or four
Mhm,
dudes who just look very pissed off and paid to be there, standing next
mhm.
to him, as three or four guards are giving him a very hard time about entering the city.
She's gonna kind of nudge Mr. Sir and be like, I think we need to go a different way.
No, that's fine. He won't recognize you in this exact moment. Plus, he's busy being taxed out of his fucking mind.
If you think we can get around him
It,
fine, then sure.
it's a wide gate. He won't notice. He's too big. Like I said, the bureaucracy of the land is ensuring that he's going to be there for the next 45 minutes or so.
Okay. She's gonna kind of try to put all the soot in one hand and then pull her cape hood over herself better and kind of gets behind Mr. Sir, kind of like hiding behind his back a bit.
I can't believe you keep calling me Mr. Sir, but okay. Um, and you guys exit Door Duel on your way towards Lantern's Keep. Roughly 3 weeks into your travel, you are about
Okay.
3/4 of the way there, and you've made it to a location known as Escanaba.
Wait, we're 3/4 of the way there?
Yeah.
So that means 2/4 out of the way he left me?
No, he decided to stick with you for another quarter of the way there.
Okay. He's staying with me for 3/4 now. Okay,
Yep.
got it.
Nothing of real interest happens. You take the main trade road. It's usually pretty safe. The Rook's Foundation, or the Rook's Stronghold from Escanaba, has a couple spots, like little like inns every so often that they keep stocked with a bunch of very powerful guards. And then because it is a main trade road from Dora Dul, which is the biggest seaport in the world, um, people like to keep these routes safe, like from all across the world. So like
Mm-hmm.
different governing bodies will have guards in the area that keep things safe. So it's a pretty safe trip the entire way there.
Oh, okay.
And once
That's
you make it
lovely.
to Escanaba, there is luckily for you a group of adventurers that are making their way to the Lantern's Keep that are
Mm-hmm.
willing to take you along.
Oh, wonderful.
And that is our session.
Yay!
Any questions, comments, or concerns, B?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there slowly. I'm understanding how it works.
Any, we will be leveling up your character level 3.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I had forgotten that you had made a level 1.
Yes. I thought we were supposed to be level 1. Was I incorrect with that?
Um, I didn't like publicize it too much, but we were kind of just going to stick with the level 3 thing.
Oh,
Level
okay.
3 stats, but like role playing that you're still like very new to the whole adventure kind of thing, like a level 1 character.
Mm,
But I'll tell you that I enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. I liked your
yeah.
interactions with all the shopkeeps as you're gonna get cursed with minor inconvenience because you're holier than thouness.
Can't help it. She can't help it.
She can't help it.
It's in the blood.
In the blood. But yeah, I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. I hope you all
Yeah.
viewers at home had a good time. Our next session zero will be with Sunny Day VT on Saturday, I believe.
Ooh.
So I'm very excited about that. Um, let's see. Anything you have going on this week, BB?
Today's Monday, yeah?
Monday.
Normally I do Minecraft Monday or like Cult of Lamb, so I'm a little thrown off. Wednesday I'm doing food with Judes. You're free to join tomorrow if you or not. Sorry. You're free to join Wednesday if you would like.
I will be
It's
at work.
me. Too bad. It's me, Sunny, and Sylvia and Balkuzi, and we just kind of watch food videos. And
Nice.
while they judge my food eating habits.
Your habits, your horrible,
My
horrible habits of eating.
my OCD, my food OCD.
Food
And
CD,
then
our favorite.
Friday, I'm gonna try to get the 4 legendaries in Pokemon Scarlet, and that's it.
Gotcha. All right. Who are we looking to raid? Let's see. Is there anyone else at the current moment playing Dungeons and Dragons that is a VTuber? I'm feeling new. So let's go see. Is anyone having any events that we know of? Any of our friends have any events, B?
Um, Tension is just chatting. What is he doing? Oop, oop. He's just chatting. I don't really know what he's doing. He's doing VTube stuff, I think. Farius is playing Dredge.
Dredge is a fun one. Let's see here. We have
And Uwu is doing science and technology. Oh, he's
Chatatui.
doing a whole bunch of code and math. I can't do math.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, let's see. I think we might hop into. I don't think I've raided into Nova Swarm in a while.
Okay.
Hazmat's playing System Shock. Actually, we're gonna raid into Hazmat because, yo there, this wise guy, he's doing D&D stuff too. Welcome in, Paladin. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well.
Hi,
And
Paladin.
I don't want to raid this wise guy. He looks kind of goofy. He has a big puffy collar. Is that a leather jacket underneath that? He must be sweaty. I don't understand what's going on here. But yeah,
I'm confused.
Paladin saying that I should raid into this guy named Wise who's doing D&D stuff.
Ah. Okay. I understand now.
Executioner's doing art. We can go into Executioner. I haven't seen Executioner in a minute.
Oh, that's comfy. Art is comfy.
What is Egonizing Stream? What is this? What is this, Axe? What do you have before me? Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna roll a dice. You know what? We're doing D&D. We're gonna roll a die real quick.
It's gonna land on 11.
It is a 1d10, so correct.
Oh.
Let's see.
3.
It was a 4, which means we're going to Hazmat's channel.
Okay.
But I hope you'll have a fantastic time now. And again, any last minute announcements that you have, B?
Next month I'm having my 2-year anniversary.
Let's
I guess.
go.
Got a new outfit. Oh god, I got the new outfit. The rigging is back. I gotta test it. Oh, I know what I'm
New
doing.
outfits. Let's go.
Oh, it's spicy.
Oh, spicy, you say?
Very spicy.
Roll or die raid. Roll or die raid. Let's feel free to use any emotes you want. I'm going to use the funny Gendo emote, and I hope you all have a fantastic time now.
Wait, did you type it? Okay, there it
Yep.
is.
Bye bye, everyone.
Maybe.
$12. uh, yeah, how was you guys' session? I saw a little bit of you two playing. Seemed like a neat session 0. How was it? Did you have fun, Queenie? Here, where? Here, here? Here, there. Fuck off.